Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Coffee. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Today is Monday, March 23rd, 2020. My name is Jeremy, and this is my first cup of coffee. Yesterday, Costa Rican coffee. Starbucks, Costa Rican coffee. It's good. It's mild. Probably could make it stronger, but it's good. So, well, here we go with, what is this, quarantine week 2? I don't know. It's hard to say because everybody's from different places. This is chaos. This is nuts. Hope everyone's doing all right. The list of people I know that are infected keeps going up. Talked to family yesterday. Everybody's doing okay there, and just hopeful. That's all we can do, right? We can remain hopeful and do what we can to keep ourselves healthy. I gotta be honest. There's very little of that being discussed, and that surprises me. So the last thing that I will say to any of you watching, you know the things to do to keep yourself healthy. But in case you don't, let me run over a quick list. Keep the alcohol consumption low. Keep the dairy consumption low. Drink plenty of water. Get a ton of sleep. Like lots. Like 9, 10 hours a night. If you are someone who is in high risk category, more. You should be going to sleep so early that you wake up without an alarm every day. The number one thing you can do to prevent this thing. If you have the option, things like elderberry. Make sure you're taking vitamin C. Vitamin D is going to be huge because we're all inside. And you can do research. I mean, you don't have to just take my word for it, but do what you can to stay healthy. If the only thing you're doing to keep yourself from getting this is assuming and yelling at people to wash their hands, it's not a good strategy. As a martial artist, we don't put the responsibility on everyone else, do we? No, we take responsibility for our own well-being, for the well-being of those around us. It applies here too. Well, I hope you had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. What did I do? Saturday was the first plant day of the year. I planted 14 asparagus seeds in their starter pots, transplanted some indoor plants into some bigger things, just got some bunch of stuff ready for outdoor gardening this year, and that was great. Really enjoyed it. I like getting my hands in the dirt. It feels good. And then, what was yesterday? Oh, yesterday. So most of you probably know who Tony Robbins is. He's a, we'll say, personal growth, self-help development guy. Pretty powerful speaker and someone I've come to admire. Well, about a month ago, I bought my first Tony Robbins program, and it's been sitting on my desk and sitting on my desk, and it's designed to be this like 12 or 14 day thing. But I plowed through more than half of it yesterday. So I feel really good about that. And one of the things that he's pretty big on in this program is the idea of waking up early, which I already do, and getting some movement, which I don't do, and doing some affirmations and some specific breathing and everything. Well, guess what? I woke up at 5:45 today. And as I get better at creating this habit, I'm going to get up even earlier. Now, first cup's going to start at the same time. And I'm committed to not changing first cup to second cup. Doesn't mean I might not have a cup of tea. But my first cup of coffee will remain with everyone. But I'm interested and I'm excited, and I already saw some things yesterday in all the stuff that I plowed through that felt good, that I liked. I can hear the trash truck, garbage truck picking up. Remember when I had to cancel the show because I had to go out and put the trash out? Knock on wood, the bears don't bother it. What's going on today? All right, so here's what's was that Friday? I am almost done with the videos for the strength and conditioning program, and I am committed. And I am committed to finishing that after first cup today. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna finish the videos, I'm gonna upload the videos, I'm gonna link the videos, and I'm going to, good morning, Stacy, and I'm going to send out that program for kind of a final check to what I, in my mind, kind of call the whistlekick inner circle, the people who work on certain projects. So, and if you are a Patreon contributor, I'm going to post a 100% discount link in there. So that'll be for a very short period of time. But just, I need to get some feedback on this just to make sure that it's solid before it goes out. And it feels like the best way to do it. So, it's funny, I start these projects like this program, and then it just gets my mind racing about all the other things I can do. There's a flexibility program I want to do, because I'll be honest, I think the way most people approach flexibility is, let me choose my words carefully. At best inefficient, at worst counterproductive. There's a lot of science that has come out, and most flexibility programs have not changed ever. So we'll tackle that at some point. There are a handful of other programs. And how quickly they come out depends on how much people like this one and how it sells. So, took a bit of time. Won't lie, took a lot of time. It was a lot of time putting this together. It was probably a solid 40 hours when you add it all up. It's a week. It's a week of work. Now, of course, I don't have a week to just dedicate, so I gotta sprinkle it in. That's why it's taken months to do this, because there's other stuff I gotta do. But it was fun doing it. Let's see what we got for questions and comments. Remember, if you want to ask me a question or leave me a comment to respond to, you do so, and I respond to it tomorrow. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta clean this thing. The screen's gross. I don't know what I had on my fingers when I touched it. Ice cream, maybe? All right. Today, thank you, Frank. Today, Monday, March 23rd, 2020, is Puppy Day. We have 3 quotes about puppies. Now, for those of you who know me, I would venture to say no one on earth that does not own a dog loves dogs more than I do. I love dogs. I love dogs so much that when I'm having a bad day and I just say, on Facebook, hey, can people cheer me up? My feed becomes full of dog photos and videos. I don't even have to ask for them. People just know that that's what's going to cheer me up. I see dog videos come through and I just smile. I love dogs. maybe someday when the fuzzy old grumpy puss over there passes away, I'll consider getting a dog, because she's not down. She's 20. She's not open to new family members. Whoever said you can't buy happiness forgot little puppies. That's true. That is true. Of course, I have to put out the disclaimer here, lest someone leave it in the comments. Be careful of where you buy your animals from. Adopt if possible. Buy from a reputable breeder if you really want purebred. Beware of puppy mills and pet stores and malls, etc. Growing up, the next door neighbor's dog got pregnant a couple times. And I remember one of the litters. And it was Josie, the next door neighbor's dog, was a black lab. And the father dog was an Irish setter from, God, it was over the, if you were to drive there, it would have been like 15 miles, but it was over a hill. So 4 to 5 miles that this dog came over. And the puppies were adorable. Most of them were, they looked like golden retrievers when they were real young. And I would just go and sit with them, and they would just climb on me and make their little puppy grunt noises, and it was just the best. And there was one, the biggest one somehow was the one last to go, and the neighbors named him Martin, and he was just the sweetest little dog, and I begged my mother for us to get him. And we already had a dog. We had Nugget. And she said, you know, if we didn't already have a dog, absolutely. And I remember the day that somebody claimed him. I was like 11, and I just sobbed. He was just the best little puppy. He was so cute. Puppies are nature's remedy for feeling unloved, plus numerous other ailments of life. Oh, that first quote about buying happiness was from Gene Hill. This one is from Richard Allan Palm. It is, I mean, maybe for someone with allergies, but I can't imagine holding a puppy and not feeling better. Have you seen those videos of people, especially small children, getting kind of like swarmed by puppies? How is that not a therapeutic technique? How can you not spend $50 and have puppies just climb all over you for 15 minutes? Why is someone not doing that professionally? I would pay that money. Can you imagine you're having an awful day and you pull into this place and there's a stall and you sit in there and they open a gate and like 20 puppies just roll in there and they climb all over you, and maybe they make you put on like a full face helmet for safety, but no, screw that. No helmets, because you need to feel them like nipping at your ears. Stacy says, I have a friend posting daily anti-anxiety videos of her newborn Pekingese puppies. It's awesome. No puppies. I would pay money for that experience, and I know I'm not alone. Somebody should do that. Be great. Last one for the day. This one is especially for Gabe's kids. The best way to get a puppy is to beg for a baby brother, and they'll settle for a puppy every time. Winston Pendleton. That's clever. I like that. Thank you, Frank. We need to make sure that we laugh and we help each other laugh, and we communicate, and we reach out, and we do what we can at this time. If there are people that you know stay to themselves, make sure you're reaching out. Doesn't mean you have to FaceTime them, but they should know that you're thinking of them. Because there are plenty of people in the world, and I used to be one of them, that without work, they didn't leave the house. And for a lot of people, they don't have work now. They're not leaving the house. So check on those people. Make sure they're okay. Well, I'm going to go get ready for my day. I'm going to go work on those videos and get them done. And just pay attention to everything we've got going out, and you'll see that program come live soon. I've got to do a release plan. We've got to do a video. We've got to do a bunch of things we got to do. So we'll see. All right. Ask me some more questions. Leave them below. I'll answer them tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay smart, and make sure that you are talking to people. We need to maintain this social fabric. Fortunately, we have the technology to do it. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Make sure you check. Oh, what do we got for an episode today? Whose episode is today? Let's see. Is it out? I'm looking. Not out yet. All right, it'll be out soon. I don't remember who it is. I never remember, because there's always a lag between when I record stuff. So subscribe, turn on notifications, so you can get this show, which we do every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, YouTube. Catch you later at firstcupwithjeremy.com or in your podcast feed as audio. We do that once a week. Thank you to Frank, as always, for all of his help with this show. Thank you to everyone else who helps with Whistlekick, all of the different things. And I'm not going to name names because I will forget someone, because there are way too many people right now that help. Not too many. There are a lot of people. I'm very fortunate, very grateful for all of you. I think that's it. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care. Peace.